So Dewalt just sent me their new Stealthsonic wet dry vac. I've seen a lot of videos where people are claiming this is the quietest vacuum ever, best vacuum for whatever reason. But is it really that good? Let's check it out. So this Dewalt vacuum comes packaged like your typical wet dry vac. All of your accessories are inside the tub. They've made it a little bit easier. The wheels are already attached to the feet. You just have to slide them on. They attach with one screw each. Then you've got your brackets, 2 screws each for that, which are going to hold on your accessory basket. The basket bag already comes attached to the handle. That just slides right in, no tools required, and it's pretty sturdy. Comes with a nice 10-foot hose, a dust bag, pretty much your standard vacuum accessories with a couple of extensions. The pleated filter comes pre-attached to the motor, which is nice. Again, it saves you a little bit of work on assembly. The whole thing goes together in just a few minutes. I recommend using a drill. If you're going to use a manual screwdriver, it might take you 5 or 10 minutes. It's nice. It even comes with a nice big bag to catch the dust. If you've never used one of these before, they usually have a cardboard square here. And in this hole, you're going to put the chute for the suction side. And the bag just kind of wraps around in the U shape. There's nothing in this vacuum that holds that cardboard square on like in some other vacuums, but it seems to be pretty sturdy. Just make sure it's slipped right over the lip so that it doesn't come out. So far, looks well built, something that you would expect from a brand like Dewalt. Plastic is nice, doesn't feel cheap. Even the handle is nice and rugged. It's got a rubber strap here, which I guess is supposed to be for your hose. Let's see. So you can coil that around the top here. Store it. That's all right. It's not too bad. Keeps them from flopping around, keeps everything nice and tidy. So as far as build quality goes, yeah, it's a nice vacuum. Maybe a little bit above, one of the orange competitors' store brands vacuums. I've used a lot of those in the past. But let's see what it can really do. Let's see if this Stealthsonic lives up to its name. So here's my sound level meter. You can see just the level of me talking ranges around 55 to 60 decibels at arm's length. But let's turn this sucker on. Right on top of the motor, I'm getting about 73 decibels. It actually is picking up my voice. My voice is actually louder by at least 5 decibels on the sound meter. That's incredible. So for comparison's sake, here's my old vacuum. This one is a 4 horsepower, 6 gallon. The Dewalt is a 5.5 horsepower, 12 gallon. So you would think, apples to apples, Dewalt should be louder, but I can guarantee you that's not the case. Let's take a look. So I'm not even sure if you can hear me over the vacuum, but this thing's picking up well over 90 decibels. So now I've got my vacuum from upstairs. This thing, I can tell you, makes a heck of a lot of noise. The dog doesn't like it. I don't even like it most of the time. Let's see what the decibel meter reads. I'm getting about 93 decibels. Even all the way over here, about 5 feet away, 82, 83 decibels. 95 decibels right at the vacuum cleaner. This thing is loud. Okay, so it's quiet, but does it do what it's supposed to do, which is suck? Let's check it out. I got a pile of junk here on the floor that I swept up into a pile, obviously. Let's see how it does. And like I said before, the noise coming out of the end of the hose is louder than the motor. So I will say the hose is kind of stiff, and just trying to get it to do what I want it to do. It's got a lot of memory in it from being coiled up in the box. Maybe that'll loosen up over time, but as of right now, the hose wants to curl up pretty good. Fortunately, it's got really nice soft rubber wheels. So as you're pushing this thing around, you don't hear it as much clanging around on the concrete. So pulling it by the hose isn't really going to be too annoying. Let's try this big old brush attachment. Even with the brush, it'll suck itself right to the ground. All right, so let's switch this over to a wet vac. Nothing super revolutionary here. A couple of nice clips. You've got your pleated dust filter. What is nice is there's a quarter turn unlock mechanism here. That's pretty cool. I wonder what these replacement filters are going to cost. Let's see. And then we take out our dust bag. You can see it picked up quite a bit of stuff. What you're going to want to do is take your foam filter and put it over the inlet here, which is going to protect your motor in case you're picking up any debris in the water. There we go. Like I said, nothing too revolutionary. It's very similar to changing over any other wet dry vac, but the quarter turn mechanism on the pleated filter is a nice touch. Okay, I got, I don't know, probably a little more than half 5-gallon bucket full of water. Let's turn this guy on. And yes, it is running. Just suck that thing right down. 2 seconds. So suction is nice and powerful. And then what's really nice about this wet vac, which is not, again, a completely unique feature, but they don't all have it, is a drain hole here at the bottom. So I can let all my water out into my sump pump. Now let's see if I keep the vacuum level, how much of the water is going to be able to come out. Here's what I'm looking for. There's a little bit of water left in the bottom, but most of it comes out because the drain hole is pretty well flush with the bottom of the tub. And I can just kind of tip it and get it the rest out. And that is nice because some of the other brand vacuums, their port is maybe an inch or two up from the bottom of the vacuum, and you have to dump the whole thing over to get the rest of the liquid out. So the drain plug only does so much for you. Okay, so I didn't notice it at first when I took this vacuum out of the box. I've been using it for a little while, but there's no blower port on the back of the motor. Typical wet dry vac is going to have a port where you can hook up the hose to the back and you can blow dust off of, the workbench or anything like that. So the Dewalt, part of what makes it so quiet is they've enclosed the back of the motor and enclosed the air that's coming out, so you don't have that blowing ability. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if that's going to be a deal breaker for you on a vacuum like this. For me, I don't think it's a problem. I've got plenty of other little vacuums and leaf blowers and stuff like that. That's not a problem. I think it's a fair trade-off for the amount of noise that this thing makes. So what do we think? Well, personally, after trying this out and listening to how quiet this vacuum is, I don't see any reason you would buy any other comparable vacuum. The construction quality is really good. The level of sound obviously is the main selling point on this vacuum, but it's also very powerful. After trying it out, listening to the incredibly quiet motor, doing a couple of suction tests, I'm going to give this like a 9 out of 10. The only thing that to me is a little bit of a struggle is the rigid hose that's on there. Some other vacuums have kind of a little bit more flex to it, which allows you to kind of do what you're doing without worrying about pulling the vacuum around. But honestly, I think that's a very small, that's nitpicky, right? To be able to use a big 12-gallon vacuum in your shop and not have to wear earplugs all day. I can use this for dust collection on my saws. I can use it to clean up the whole workshop, and it's not going to give me a headache. So that right there is a win. And as of right now, it's only about $15 or $20 more than the Orange competitor vacuum, which is much, much louder. Does it live up to the hype? I would absolutely say so. If you're interested in getting one of these vacuums, the link is in the description. I also have it in my Lowe's storefront. Link is also in the description. Check out a bunch of cool stuff coming from Lowe's this year. This one's a winner. Thanks for watching.